drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Here's a heat. Oh, he's got a chance. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
From the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We're through one period, and these receivers are showing out big time. Take a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Fakes to grab.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the Trojans are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. They'll have it at the 49, just across midfield, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Trojans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The pearl and throw off the RPO. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Crowder. On target. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success. And that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Swartz. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Because it freezes those linebackers, it freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run, and then the big tight end.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And anytime you hit the quarterback, man, you make him think, you speed up the processor a little bit, and that's the 3rd on the day. This is a unit, actually, that does a good job of that. They're in the top 25.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Boy, that last drive, they had a chance to put 3 on the board and passed. This one needs to be productive, David.
I got no problem with aggressiveness. It was a pretty decent drive. This offense isn't fully clicking yet. They need to get in a little better rhythm, and they need to capitalize on those scoring opportunities.
And they've got the weapons to do that too, David. They've got guys that can make plays in space. They need to focus on them and get them the ball this drive.
Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
And it's incomplete on 3rd down. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. On the run, it's Lovett. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up. 37-yard line. And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake. Caught near the sticks. It's Donald. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. It's complete on the right side. There he goes! He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's going to lose a yard on that one. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 3rd and goal for the offense.
Get set, get set.
From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Catch in the middle, it's Burris.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too, but don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Back to pass. It's Rayner. Caught in the backfield. It's Burris. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle. It's Burris. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. And the Red Wolves with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Hard running there. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Gives it on the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. The Red Wolves come to the line in the hurry-up. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Sends it back in motion. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Dances away to buy time. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. He's got his man. The pass in these tight quarters, if you're going to put the ball up, you'd like to think that you'd either have space or get it downfield a little bit.
Yeah, I like the defense understanding where the end zone is and then defending that line. It's okay to make the catch. You just got to make sure you get the ball carrier down in the field of play.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Trying play action. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. No surprise, looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Trojans will kick it away to crank up the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Got it in the middle, it's Burris.
Well, they execute the in route. Now, how about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He makes the catch. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. And the Red Wolves are rolling down the field. power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Looking to fire. Now improvising. He'll pull it down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Quarterback making adjustments. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page.
Touchdown, Arkansas State! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
It looks like the offense just had the defense confused on that option play. Nobody accounting for the pitch man. The running back able to walk in.
Arkansas State 14, Troy 13.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts. own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Crowder. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Finds his tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback. This defense has had a field day with their 5th sack of the game.
Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Rucker. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. On the double. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Here we go. On the move. Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Got the first down and more. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Red Wolves will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Gets rid of it. Finds his big tight end. Stop is made at the 8, but it'll be enough to set up a 1st and goal. And the Red Wolves are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play.
Not a lot of space down here on the goal line when you're trying to run the football. You might want to think about going to the perimeter or maybe throwing it next time.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Might be changing the route. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. Rushes on him. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Well, the quarterback on that one put a lot of air under the ball. The problem is it gave the defender time to get his head around and locate it. And because of that, he was able to come away with the interception.
Got a man. It's Cross.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Finds a little space. He's past the 30. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He puts some heat on that one down the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off play action. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harrell. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll do it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And I like what this offense did, man. They stayed aggressive. They were trying to get the 1st down through the air. But here's the good thing now. You punt the football away. You trust your defense. You got the lead late in this football game. One more stop, and there's a good chance.
Turning on the Jets. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. The Red Wolves getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Rayner. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
As a quarterback, you just have to know where you are in the field. It's one thing to hold on to the ball, and it's one thing to take a sack. But you cannot keep retreating and retreating, going backwards like that.
They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete. And the Red Wolves need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Bought a little time, lets it go. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he kept that one just straight enough to graze inside the left upright. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. There he goes. Lots of running room. At the 30. The 10. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Troy. The extra point here would tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 7 over Texas Tech.
Leaves it with the back.
For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Makes the catch, it's Cross. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Wide open downfield. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And that's a live ball. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
This is the point of the game in the 4th quarter where turnovers matter so much. The defense knows if they can just find a way to steal a possession, they're giving themselves an opportunity to win it, and they do it right there. Physical play, you see the speed, and they're able to create the TO.
How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. And the Trojans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Setting up the screen. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Turning it on. Inside. Touchdown, Trojans. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Red Wolves will hustle to the line. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
Trying to pick up a 1st down. To the air, it's Rayner. Pocket breaking down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quickly complete.
I really like this slot receiver because of his shiftiness, and you see that on his route run. Really, really nice job creating separation for his QB.
They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. On the run, fires downfield. Got his man to the left. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. 1st down for this offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called by the defense. It's their 1st of the half as they'll make some adjustments. To throw, it's Crowder. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. The Trojans need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they got him down at the 23. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one. Got his man downfield. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have the lead, get the ball back to the offense. Let's see if this defense can come up clutch.
Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some 1st downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
And the offense chooses to be aggressive and go down the field to try to make the big play. Listen, that's a good thing. It's good to be aggressive, but now you got to live with it a little bit here on third down, because now it's 3rd and long after 2 incompletions, and the defense, they know you're going to pass the football, so you got to have an answer here on 3rd down.
Looking downfield, it's Rayner. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Going right to work up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Trojans are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it set up on the outside.
And man, that is not the 3rd down execution you want. To a playmaker so he can make plays. He gets nowhere, actually loses yards, and brings up a 4th down now.
And the Trojans will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself.
Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. He's got it for a touchdown. And here in the final minute, they're a single point behind.
Man, great execution. That is how it's done late in the football game. Now, all you need is that extra point. Bring the kicker out there. This is what you do. Just like practice, knock it through the uprights, tie this football game, and we might be looking at overtime soon.
He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks, that's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response, just a sack party.
Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Scanning the field, it's Crowder. A strike downfield. Shoved out of bounds after a big game. They'll mark it at the +42.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
Timeout call by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
great job of timing the blitz and calling it at a perfect moment when the offense was going to drop back and throw. They're able to get to him, hit him. They don't get the sack, but they do affect his accuracy, and it falls incomplete.
And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Kick is in the air. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. 4 quarters not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. Like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT.
3 and 25.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Quarterback running on the draw. And this one will be stopped for no gain. But you have to find a way to create some hesitation on defense when you're selling the draw play. They just didn't do it well enough there.
Yeah, it's got to be the offensive line and the quarterback and the running back. They all have to work together to show pass set up front, act like it's a throw for the quarterback, not rush it. But the defense clearly not fooled, got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the... It's blocked! Got a hand on it in OT!
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you, all those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
First down, and this defense is desperate. Any kind of score and it's over. Leaves it with the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Well, they called that an ISO play, and it was isolated for a loss.
And they try to isolate a linebacker inside and really run the football right at you, right down the middle. But you better move those big defensive linemen out of the way and create some space. They didn't do it, and you could tell that's why the ball went nowhere.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Red Wolves have taken it inside the 20. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Looking to scramble. He got it in! A walk-off touchdown in overtime!
Game on the line, and they've got to be the more physical side. Great job getting blocks up front. He was able to skirt his way into the end zone, David, to win this game.
And that's why I want